What's up, party people?
I like
Welcome
that.
to the Oddcast. We're back again. How you
Love that.
doing?
Yeah, really good, mate. And you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad after this afternoon's antics in the sporting world.
Yeah, we're both in the relegation zone now.
Mate, what are our clubs doing?
Well, I don't know. Ben said today, I don't know what's happening. We've got the players. What's going on? It's
Like
exactly
I
the same for
said,
you guys. You've got
yeah,
international players.
we do. We've not had a new manager bounce again. So I don't know. I don't really get it. De Zerbi said he thought that we played well. I don't know what he was watching.
I mean, you
So
took off your best player after about an hour.
yeah, I don't understand how Koda Moani played the full 90 minutes, but Archie Gray,
Terrible
Lucas
player.
Bergvall couldn't get.
Terrible player.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the worst striker I've seen in a Spurs shirt, and that's
And that's
saying
saying a
something.
lot because you've had
Yeah,
Richarlison for a long time.
I take Richie every day of the week, purely for one reason: he tries. He might not be. I think his injuries are taking a toll.
Mhm.
Because let's not forget, he was Brazil's number 9 at one point.
Which is crazy to me.
It is, because he's nowhere near that player anymore. But he does give everything he's got. And I mean, today, Kyle Marnie just spent more time on the ground diving than he did on his feet. So, and Leicester, man, Swansea you played, weren't it, yesterday?
Swansea, yeah, lost 1-0. That's put us, I think we're 5 points off safety now.
Oh, man, that's a big hit, isn't it?
Really is, mate. It's going to be tough to come back from. I think we're League One football next year.
Maybe a win.
I mean, we won it a few years ago and then came up and then, but League
Yeah,
One, who wants to win League One?
I'd take for winning anything at the moment. We haven't won a single game this year.
You
I'll
should have
tell
stuck
you,
with,
we won Atletico Madrid, didn't we? But did that really count? Not really.
yeah, you should have stuck with Postecoglou.
It couldn't get any worse, could it?
Well, that's what I said, yeah.
Who the hell knows what is going on at either of our clubs?
So, yeah, guys, football's bad at the moment. It's a difficult time to be a Spurs or a Leicester fan at the moment.
I mean, it's always a difficult time to be a Leicester fan, but at the moment, it's so bad.
Wow.
Look, you're the only team worse than us.
Well, yeah, that's true. Today, guys, we thought that because Leicestershire, at least, are going back to school this week, we thought we would do a back to school episode. So
Yep.
we're going to have, we're going to do some maths, aren't we, Scott? We're going to do some English. We're going to do some history. And we're going to do some news, first of all.
Yes. Do I look really up for this one? As soon as you said maths, my heart went.
I have purposefully made the maths very, very easy for you.
Okay, well, that's good because I struggle with 1 + 1.
Okay, good. Well, it's gonna be easy, but we're both doing the spelling, so I'm not looking forward to that.
See, spelling, it depends on how bad you've gone. I think I've got history and I've been kind.
Mate, you're going to ask me questions, and I am going to have no idea. This is basically just going to be a history lesson.
No, it's not. It's not. Honestly, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. You should at least get 1 out of the 3.
Okay, we'll see.
But yeah, you're right though. As you just said, we've got a bit of news. So you tasked me to find a bit of news, and I looked in the news. I feel like I said news too many times now, but I looked in it, and it's all doom and gloom. And I was really like, I've got enough problems with Spurs. I don't need anything else.
Yep.
So I have got a really random piece of news, but it's really uplifting.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I was expecting more there, man. I thought you were
Sorry,
going to be like,
sorry.
yes.
Oh, mate, I can't believe, yes, uplifting you. Oh, I'm so excited. What have you got?
Right, so the government, that is the UK government, have pledged £1 million to help return golden eagles to the UK skies.
Oh, you know what? That's going to make such a difference to my life.
Do you know what? It make a big difference to the Golden Eagles. So, get on board.
When I'm on the way to work and I see a golden eagle flying around, I'm going to be like, that's my tax use being used really well. That's my tax going to a good cause. I'm so happy.
So you say that, right? But what would you rather? That or you pay for the parties at Westminster?
I'll be honest, mate. I'd rather pay for the parties. I'm not bothered about birds.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, Dad. He's offended you already. So my dad's the kind of guy, he loves birds. He's the kind of guy, when we're driving, he'll go, there's a kite up there. Not an actual, so he will be very happy with this. What I didn't realise is that the UK is actually one of the most nature depleted countries in the world.
Wow, no, I didn't realise that.
So we've clearly not really looked after it. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It'd be nice to see them back. They're the second largest bird of prey in the UK.
It will be nice to see them back. I've missed them.
Yeah. Well, here's a picture for everyone to see.
Yeah, well, I knew that they'd been missing, and they're so majestic that I'd missed them in the skies, and I can't wait for them to return.
All jokes aside, anything for nature, I'm all for. And I think that that's a better use of money than dropping bombs and killing people.
Mm.
And nothing will persuade me otherwise.
I'm on the fence.
Blow him off the fence, people.
Oh, blow me off. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, right.
Yes.
We are going back to school, Scott. And we're going to start with a little bit of maths.
Right. Peace out.
Do you have your pen and paper, young man?
I have means of writing stuff down.
Good.
As in, I've got my phone.
Okay, Scott. Question number 1. How many feet are in a mile? Don't read it. Don't read, say your answer. Just write it down. How many feet are in a mile?
I don't bloody know.
Talk me through your thinking.
Well, I'm 6'5".
How many of me would have to lay down to make a mile?
That is literally my only thinking.
Oh, wow. Not even a guess. Well, you'll just have to have a guess, mate.
Am I telling you these now?
No.
After. How many feet are in a mile?
Yep. Okay. Question number 2. So you need to write an answer down.
Yeah, I've got an answer. I think it's
okay.
Madness.
Question number 2. Between 0 and 100, how many 9s are there?
Do you know, for a minute I thought you were going to say, what number am I thinking of? How many 9s? Please give me a minute.
Need to have a countdown clock, don't we?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Question number 3.
Hang on a moment. This isn't an
Come
SAT.
on, mate. Come on. This is a timed exam.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus a 10. Plus another one. Okay.
I've got to watch you for an answer.
Yeah, I've gone for 552.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Question
answer.
Number 3. I've forgotten it. Oh, yeah, I do remember it. It's 2 parts, okay?
Okay.
What, to as many decimal places as you can, is pi? And for an extra point, Scott, what is the word derived from?
Oh, boy.
Have you put, like, pie chart?
No, I've been good. Lost your picture, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm being a... Okay, we've got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
I did say final question, but this is now your final question. What is half of 4 plus 4?
Okay.
Okay, what is half of 4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do the question. We're going to do the answers at the end.
Right. All of them.
Yep.
Oh God. Right. Okay. So it's to me for history. Yeah.
Yep. Hold on. I forgot to get my pen, mate. So I'm.
Mate, I haven't prepared anything for English.
Don't you worry.
I've literally just done history. Why did I think I had only that to do? Okay, well, that's everyone going to think I'm a dipshit, but it's okay because I'm going to try and redeem myself.
We already thought that. Don't worry about it.
I know. I've got this academic aura that I ooze off of people, and they're just going to know it's rubbish now.
Yep. Go on then. Hit me with some history. I'm going to make myself look just as bad.
Free history questions, and I think they're very easy because I did 2 of them in primary school.
Oh wow, okay. Bear in mind, I've not been in primary school since like 1948.
Mate, I thought it was later than that. Okay. Number 1.
Yep.
Which English king fought at the Battle of Hastings in 1066?
1066. That's all I know. The Battle of Hastings, 1066.
Well, I want the king's name, and can you also, for a bonus point, tell me what he's famous for at that particular battle?
Yes. Okay.
Question number 2. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason and plot. What historical figure is linked to that saying?
1 point.
Final question. Who led the team that broke the German Enigma code during World War II?
Okay, I've got the wrong answer.
Okay, that's all we need. I think they're pretty easy. That last one's a little tougher, but the first 2, primary school.
Yeah, I definitely got the first. I got all 3.
Confidence.
Okay, so we're going to move on to some English, so some spelling, Scott, okay?
Nope.
To assist us with the spelling is my mother, but not here. I wish she was. That'd be cool to have a guest appearance. Okay, so Mum is helping us with this one. She's been good enough to, so that Scott and I can both join in, she's been good enough to read the word out so that neither of us know how to spell it. She's also given us a little definition of what it means, and then we're going to attempt the spelling. So,
Okay.
Would you like word number 1, Scott?
I am fearful of your mum right now, but let's do it.
Here we go. Number 1.
First word, idiosyncratic. An individual's unique, peculiar, or eccentric habits, mannerisms, or characteristics that set them apart from the norm.
Idiosyncratic.
I hope it sounds like it spells as it sounds.
Completely made that up. You got a good answer?
I think so. I mean, I read enough to be able to. I should be able to spell something, shouldn't I?
This is why you should have a bit of an advantage over me. Okay, word number 2.
Coquettish. Coquettish describes
Nope, didn't catch that.
Okay.
Playful and teasing, typically used.
Okay. Coquettish
Oh,
describes a woman who is flirtatious and uses jokes to flirt with a man. Coquettish.
should your dad be worried, do you think?
Mate, when I show you my spelling of this word,
Mine looks like a footballer.
I can't. Mine looks ridiculous. Right, okay. Let me try and turn this up a little bit. What volume are we on? We're not on 100%, so let's go to 100%. Okay, let's get to word number 3.
Used to describe non-serious, coy, or charming. Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
is a figure of speech where words phonetically imitate, resemble, or suggest the sound they describe, such as buzz, crash, or sizzle.
Onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like the word that it is.
It's also, I believe, the word with the most vowels in it.
Is it? Interesting. Oh, yeah, okay.
Another ending. It's just whether I've got enough bit in the middle. Okay.
This is going to show you that there's no way I have a real law degree. That's what this is going to show. Ready for the next word?
Yep.
Pseudonym. Pseudonym is a fictitious name adopted by an individual, commonly authors, artists, or online users to conceal their true identity.
You got that? Pseudonym.
Yep.
Okay, happy? That's it. That's all I've done. Just those 4.
That was bad enough. I've never met your mum, but at this moment, I've got a deep dislike for her.
Yep. Me too. Me too.
I don't really. Okay.
Okay. So, should we go back and do some math answers?
If we must.
Okay. So, question number 1 was,
How many feet in a mile?
how many feet are there in a mile?
I said 24.
24 feet in a mile.
I don't know.
Dude, a foot is like this long.
Not if they're my feet.
Okay,
I
for the
don't know.
listeners,
I genuinely didn't know, I guessed.
there are 5,328, not 24.
I thought, 4 of me?
4 of you to a mile.
Well, I'm a big guy.
Just to try and put it in perspective for you, Scott, a mile is like 4 times round a running track.
Maybe after I've been to the buffet. No, honestly,
24.
maths and that sort of thing is not my...
5,328.
Just a wee bit off.
That's funny. I like that. Okay, next question. How many 9s are there in 0 to 100?
20.
20 is correct. Will you please tell us what they are?
So 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99.
Correct. The answer is 20. Okay. What was the next question?
This is the 2-parter.
The 2-parter. To as many digits as you can. I know it to 5. So go ahead. What is pi?
Something that I eat. Yum.
You wish.
That's literally what I've written.
Show me. Okay, so I'm taking it you don't know pi at all. The number.
No. I know of pi, but no, honestly. It was my worst subject at school. I don't know how I've ended up doing it at university and passing. I hate maths.
There's 24 feet in a mile, and pi is what you like to eat.
Don't forget the yum. It has to be nice pie.
Okay, and what word is pi derived from?
Mr. Kipling's recipe book.
Absolutely right. I'm just finding out, and then I'll be able to tell you. The word pie comes from the word periphery.
Okay. So I can only see it if I don't look at it.
Yeah. I think it's because it's all about circles, isn't it? And it's a little
Yeah.
bit to do with the diameter. And so the periphery is out to the edges of the circles. And mate, that's what I
Sure.
took from it.
I ain't in a position to tell you you're wrong. So well done.
That's exactly what it means. I'm right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What is half of 4 plus 4?
73. No, it's 4.
No, that's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because the answer is 6.
No, it's not. It's 74. Told you this. God.
Would you like to know
Why is it 6?
Because half of 4 is 2 plus 4, 6.
What?
Half of 4 plus
Listen,
4.
if we weren't on the podcast, the air would be turning blue right now.
Come on, mate. 2 plus 4 is 6. Half of 4 is 2.
No, moving on. Moving swiftly on, because I'm sure everyone else is bored with maths as well.
Moving on. Let's move on to history.
Okay. Oh, mate, that's actually giving me a headache doing all that. Okay. Question 1 was, which English king fought at the Battle of Hastings in 1066?
And the answer, of course, is King George.
No. Is that what you put?
Yes. I have no idea. Henry VIII.
Okay, fair enough. So you don't know if you don't know the king, do you know what he was famous for?
Yes. He had his hand chopped off like Luke Skywalker.
Do you know what? Weirdly, you're not too far off, but that's not quite correct. So it's King Harold, and he's famous for his eye being shot with an arrow. And it's you can see it.
King Harold.
Yeah, I know. It's a name we don't really have anymore. But yeah, on the Bayeux Tapestry, you can see it. Here's a picture, and you can see the eye in his.
He was shot in the eye with an arrow.
Yeah.
And he didn't die.
No, he did die.
Oh, he did die. I was going to say he just ran around with this arrow.
Look at me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, primary school that was.
Okay, there we go. 2 points.
And here's the thing: for that, you're not by yourself. I asked the kids a couple of weeks ago. You ever heard of the king that got shot in the eye with an arrow? No, who the hell's that? Never heard of the Bayeux Tapestry? No, what's that?
They probably don't teach it anymore, mate, in schools. The only thing I know about the Battle of Hastings is it was in 1066. That is it.
That's something. I didn't know that either. Okay, number 2 was remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. Who was it?
Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes. Well done.
That's not his real name, though, is it?
Yeah, I believe. Was it not?
No, we'll have to Google that. I'm sure that's not his real name. Maybe I just made that up.
This is one of them things where I only know more into it around November. Because it's quite interesting. There's a good film as well with Kit Harington in it as said guy. People don't really burn guys anymore.
No, you don't put anyone on the bonfire. You just have a bonfire.
But you don't get kids going around going, penny for the guy, either. You know, that's it's English tradition. It just doesn't happen anymore.
Because we're not allowed.
It's rubbish, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is rubbish. Okay.
Who led the team that broke the German Enigma code during World War II?
Winston Churchill.
No, he wishes. It was English legend Alan Turing.
Never heard of him.
Well, given that you like Benedict Cumberbatch so much, you need to go and watch the film Enigma Code.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. No, Enigma Code.
Good film. And yeah, they pretty much, you could argue they won the war for us.
Okay.
Really important. They were. Bletchley Park. It was all that, which I believe you can visit as well. Yeah, very, very interesting. Treated horrifically after saving the country. He was. What's the word I'm looking for? Sterilized, because he was gay.
Oh, excellent. Good.
Yeah, so treated horrifically. but saved everyone. So honestly, he's a good figure to have a look into, and the film is great.
Okay.
So
great.
I believe you got 1 out of the 3.
I'll take it.
I mean, that's pretty much where I think I was at, was it not?
Okay. 1 point each. Brilliant. Let's
Yeah.
move on to English, shall we?
Let's.
Right. So I'm going to spell these properly on my tablet.
Okay.
I'm not going to change my answers. I've got my answers written down. I'm not going to change them. I'll show you them if I need to. So the first word is idiosyncratic. Now,
Do you
I
want me
have-
to spell what I've got so you can check
yeah,
it
go
again?
ahead.
Okay, the only one I'm not sure about is number 2, but I think this is IDIOSYNCRATIC.
Okay. I've gone IDEOCYN.
Ooh. Okay, I can see why you'd say that as well. Idio. Go on then, put us out of misery.
Oh, Scott, you've done me here. IDIOSYNCRATIC.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Yeah.
So
Idiosyncratic.
the only one
you've
you
done
got
me
wrong
there.
was just the E. So you went E, I went I.
Yep. Well, I put a C as well instead of an S
Ah, okay.
because I thought it might be like cynical.
Okay.
That's what
I get that.
that was my thought anyway. So, okay. So,
This
one
one's
love.
awful.
Right. I don't even remember how you say this, so I'm going to get Mum to say it again
Okay.
because the way I've written it is not, not right. Here we go.
Coquettish.
Coquettish. Now, I've written cake tish. CAKETIS. Cake tish.
We went
Coquettish.
different roads.
Go on, what did you put?
Oh, KOKETISH.
Right, so you've gone coke tish and I've gone cake tish. And I'm gonna have no, that's cakeist. Right, so I'm gonna try your spelling, which is KOKETISH.
I think it might be double T.
Okay, got it here. You ready?
Yep.
I should have known this. I should have known. CO.
Wrong already.
So we're both wrong.
Yeah.
COQUETTISH. Like a croquette.
Oh.
Coquettish.
Okay.
Poor.
That was awful for us both.
Right. Next word is onomatopoeia. Scott.
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure I've got enough O's in this, but ONOMATOPOEIA.
Say it again.
ONOMATOPOEIA.
You are spot on. Look at that celebration.
I knew the ending. I knew the ending was the Pia,
Yep.
but I thought there might have been more.
No, I got the ending right, but I went ONA, onomatopoeia.
Ah, okay.
Not ono. I didn't know it was onomatopoeia.
It's such a horrible.
Yeah, it is.
It even looks horrible.
Agreed. Okay, last word. So you. No, you didn't get the first one right. You're 2 out of 3.
Yeah. I didn't get the second one right, you mean? You're 1 out.
Sorry.
No, you're none out of 3. I've got 2. You've got none.
I'm none. Yeah, I'm 0. I told you. History, spelling, maths. I've got none. Oh, well, I got Guy Fawkes. So, right. Last word is pseudonym. Do you want me to go?
Go.
I went P, and I've already got it wrong. PSUDONYM. Pseudonym.
Oh, okay.
What did you do?
PSU Denym.
Okay, we're both close, but we're both wrong.
Okay, go on then. What is it?
PSEU. PSEUDONYM.
Wow. Okay, fair enough. That's a difficult one.
Pseudonym. You know what? There's a reason I haven't been at school for 20 years. Okay. It's break time.
Okay.
It's back to school and it's break time.
What snack you having?
Me and Ben love Aldi Butter biscuits.
They are nice, and you're the one that told me to put them in the fridge.
Yep. Not sponsored by Pepsi Max.
Cup of tea.
Yep.
There's something I wouldn't have at school, but they do now. My boys can go into school every morning and get free tea and coffee and free toast every morning.
Wow.
Which is pretty good.
No squash or juice alternative.
They've never told me. I would imagine that there probably is water and squash, but I just get told about the tea and coffee. Not that either of them. Thomas doesn't
Tea
have
and
either.
coffee for children.
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing.
Toast, great. Water, fine. But
Yep.
you can't offer kids tea and coffee.
I would say tea is probably okay for.
Yeah, okay.
Even then.
Herbal.
Yeah. Coffee, yeah. But then, William's going to be 16 in a couple of months, and so it's not illegal, is it? And kids nowadays, they drink energy drinks and everything, so...
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay, let's not get into kids nowadays and in my day.
School is just very different, isn't it? Here's a story that I think will enrage a certain age of people. It enraged me. I'd been saying for ages to the boys, have you studied Shakespeare at all in English? Who's that? I'm like,
who's that?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, 2 weeks ago, just before the Easter holidays, Thomas comes to me and says, Dad, we're doing Romeo and Juliet. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's not the best one. But still, bit of culture. Mm-hmm. He says, yeah, but my teacher said it's too long to read, so we're just going to watch the film with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. English.
Yeah.
We're not going to read the book because it's too long.
It's madness, isn't it? Do you know what William had to do a wee project on in English for his English? Gladiator.
Okay.
The Russell Crowe film.
Yeah. They just pick films nowadays then. That's what they do.
Oh, was it the first or second year that William went in to secondary school? They had him watching and then doing, like, whatever they do with it, The Untouchables. As a film lover, I'm all for them experiencing lots of different films, but I could do that.
Yeah, that's not an educational thing.
No, education is not as good as when we were at school, and I don't think it was as good for us as it was probably for our parents.
Mate, we've just given the worst advert for schooling. We
have. And yet, kids, we thought it was awful, but we both had degrees.
Yep.
What letters have you got after your name?
I am Jason Ford, LLB Honours.
I am Scott Manger, BA. Yes, I'm a sheep. Bah.
Like it. Well, at least we have letters after our names, even if we can't spell.
Well, yeah, I can spell B and A. That's about it.
Yeah.
No, hey, to be fair, I did all right on the spelling. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, I'm the one that picked the words, and I did awful on the spell. I should have picked like and the.
I don't know how to spell that. You know what you need to do? You need to put your mum on the spot and say to your mum, right, you spell them then without looking.
Okay, I'll do that. Sure. You know what, Mum? You'll post about it. Watch this, post about it. Tell us what you got.
I have a feeling she's going to be able to do it as well. I think my
Yeah,
mum would
so
be
do
able to
I.
do it as well. My mum would have smashed the maths.
Miranda, let's see it. Come on, give us your answers. Post them below.
I didn't get my maths from her.
Thank you for joining us. We have one last thing to do, which you all love. Is it you or is it me?
It is you.
So, Luke comes home from his first day at school and his mum asks him, "What did you learn at school today?" And he says, "Not enough. They've asked me to come back again tomorrow."
Oh, isn't that the truth? Oh my gosh, I like that, mate.
And I can just hear like my boy saying that. I can, we
Yeah,
didn't learn anything. I've got to go again.
yeah. Do you know what? When this goes out, I'll be watching it with Lisa and the boys, and I don't think they'll laugh. I think they'll go, "Isn't that the truth?"
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Well,
good.
so all I've got to say is, and this is from personal experience, kids, do your homework.
Yes, I second it. Work hard. Doesn't matter what happens at the end. Because if you can go to school and put every single bit of you into it, that's all anyone can ask.
That's right. All we ask is your best. That's what we try to give. So we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We hope you've learned how stupid we are. And
Mine
I'm
goes
going to need
deeper
to.
than that.
I'm going to need to order a dictionary and start brushing up on my spelling. Well, you know what it is, Scott? It's because when you're typing away or texting on your phone, autocorrect.
Yeah, that's true.
Press the
That's
space
true.
bar and it doesn't matter whether I've spelt it right or not. It's just going to do it for me.
Yeah. It's the
So it
first
is
form of
laziness.
AI.
Yep. Yeah. It's been emotional.
Always is.
And
So
we'll catch you next week.
we will. From your favourite two stupid idiots, apparently this week. Bye-bye.